welcome back to my channel. This is Lindsay. If you are new here, this is my channel about my journey to and through tummy tuck surgery. There's lots of videos I am documenting daily. I just had my surgery on Wednesday. This is day 4 post-op. And I'm just going to have a little story time for you all. This video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I actually got to this journey and give you guys a little insight about how my life has been up to the point where I had my tummy tuck surgery. So, to start, when I was 4 years old, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. Your thyroid is a gland in your throat, which produces a hormone that regulates a lot of different things in your body, and one of them is your weight. So for hypothyroidism like I have, mine is underactive, so it causes me to gain extreme amounts of weight. I will do another video later on in the week explaining exactly about thyroids and what it is and what it does and all that. But just for the gist of it, that's what's caused a lot of my weight gain problems, starting when I was 4 years old. Because all the way up till when I was 4 years old, I was pretty tiny baby. Until I hit 4 and I started gaining lots of weight. So my mom took me to the doctors to be evaluated. And the doctor I had till I was actually about 21, till I had my daughter, was Dr. O'Shan, and he's a specialist, great doctor. I do wish there was a lot of things that I know now that I knew before about thyroids, like the fact how important the medication is. I cannot stress enough how important it is to just take your thyroid medicine. It helps regulate your thyroid, which helps regulate your weight. So yeah, I didn't know that for the longest time, which is, kind of dumb. You would think I should know that, but just young and dumb. Didn't want to listen to nobody. So yeah, all through my teen years and growing up, I was always very, very big. I was about 240 pounds pretty much through my whole life growing up. And when I was about 16, I became sick with anorexia. I had a lot of, and still do, a lot of self-esteem issues, and just got bullied a lot in school, middle school. Bullying was very horrible. My mom actually took me out of school at one point in the 7th grade because the bullying was getting so bad. Where at that point I had actually started cutting myself, self-harming in different ways. Now again, I will, like I said, I'll do separate individual videos for each of these subjects just to get in more depth. But this video, I just wanted to do a quick gist of how we actually got to this tummy tuck journey. But yeah, so when I was about 16, the anorexia started. It was a quick progression. It started with just skipping meals and not eating here and there, and then it went to just eating once a day, and then it went to only eating like once a week or a couple of times a week. And then at my worst point of it, I was making myself throw up if I did eat anything, which would be like a very small amount, like literally like crackers or something. And after so long, it got to a point where I could not eat at all. I went a 6-month period without any food, where I wasn't eating at all. Or if I ate like even the smallest thing, like crackers or something, I would just throw up. Even if I drank juice or anything like that, I would just make myself throw up. So as that progressed, of course, like, I would always try to tell myself that I was fine and there was nothing wrong, and I just wanted to lose a few more pounds, and every time you got to that few pounds, you feel like you need to lose more, and it never ends. I did end up having to be in the eating disorder program, where actually my dad fought with them to not have me an inpatient, and he took me home, which who knows if it was for the best or not, but you know, here I am, stronger than ever. But yeah, going through that eating disorder, I still have an eating disorder. I struggle with it all the time, daily. It's very difficult. It is something I work on daily though. Positive affirmations, getting myself motivated, just being healthy, eating healthy, exercising. Well, obviously I can't exercise right now because of the tummy tuck surgery, but right up till I had my tummy tuck surgery, I was exercising at least 6 to 7 days a week. Most of the time, 6 days, I would take Sundays off. That was my rest day, because it is good to have a rest day. Your rest day helps your muscles grow. But yeah, and eating disorders are no joke. So if you know anybody with one, a lot of people don't realize that it's a very touchy subject. Like, even if you're saying something that you think is a joke, to that person with an eating disorder, it might not seem like a joke to them. When you say certain things, it affects our brain differently. The way we hear it. And that can eat away at us. It really can. But again, that will be another video in itself, where I will get more in depth on anorexia and my whole eating disorder experience. But yeah, I recovered from the eating disorder for the most part. I was on drinking Ensure for a while, because that was the only thing I could really handle. They had a lot of nutrients and stuff in them though, and that was something that was recommended by my doctor. Again, never use any of these videos as medical advice. Always consult your physician or a doctor. This is just my personal experience. I'm glad everybody has been watching, and I hope people are finding these videos helpful. Again, I will get in more depth of each topic in their own video, and I'm also going to start doing a story time. So we'll have a story time video log that I'll be starting here soon. Just give you guys some insight on my life and how we got to this point. But for right now, that's a quick gist of it. The other part of my life, that's a big part of it, one thing I keep number one always is I'm a person in long-term recovery. I was an addict for 10 plus years, all growing up. I believe that's what contributed a lot to a lot of my diagnoses with my mental health, and it probably didn't help a lot with the eating disorder. Mentally being an addict and using really takes a toll on your mental health. I will do a whole video document about that as well. But for the quick gist of it, I started young, started drinking and using when I was about 13, and it progressed continuously all the way up. Got to me using opiates and everything by the time I was about 16 to 17. I didn't start using needles until I was about 24, and I'm going to be 31 this year, which I have actually been sober this October 21st, 3 years. 3 strong, successful, sober years, which I am absolutely so proud of myself, which that is just a whole nother journey in itself, and I will document a video getting in depth on that with you guys too. But for now, just giving you the quick gist of it. And yeah, addiction is definitely a struggle. But I tell you what, if you are determined and persistent and want it, you can do it. You can be in successful recovery and continue it. It is really hard right now with this whole COVID-19 pandemic, but there is a lot of virtual meetings online and a lot of groups. I actually am the admin of the Facebook online recovery support group, Recovery Support. Definitely go over and check it out. It's a great group, lots of great people on there, great daily inspiration and motivation and daily topics and videos and lots of great stuff. Hope to see some new faces over there. I greatly appreciate everybody's support. I'm going to end this video soon. I just wanted to give you all a quick gist of a little life summary there. Tell you all a little bit about myself. And then I promise I will get to the in-depth videos fairly soon. I'll have plenty of time considering I'm on bed rest. Well, the whole tummy tuck surgery, you need to be resting as much as possible. The more you rest, the better the healing process goes. But I hope everybody has a great morning. Great seeing you all today. So for the tummy tuck surgery and my lapansectomy, I can't say that word, but it's when they go all the way around your body. Today for post-op, day 4, pain is still, it's like more uncomfortable today than it has been. I think it's where it's healing and it's just, I'm really stiff and sore. The pain is bearable. It's just like a dull, annoying pain that doesn't go away. It's that kind of pain. So it definitely is bearable. The only thing that does suck, and I was not really prepared for, which I will advise all of you, if you are having tummy tuck surgery and the lapansectomy like I did that goes all the way around your back, be advised that your tailbone and your butt is going to hurt. It has been so uncomfortable trying to sleep and even sitting. One thing that's been helping me, which I'm really glad I had, is my yoga ball. I'm so glad I do yoga. I haven't been the past couple of days because of my surgery, but I've definitely been using my yoga ball. Even to just sit for a good 20 minutes, because it relieves the pressure on my tailbone, because that is the one spot that actually hurts the most, is my tailbone. It's just really annoying. But yeah, right now I'm gonna go relax for a little bit. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning because I couldn't sleep. I look like a scrub, my hair's a mess. I'm waiting for my boyfriend to get up because I'm gonna have him help me get washed up, cleaned up, and fix my hair and change my clothes. Have a great morning, y'all. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already.